Anyone who knows me knows I'm not New York Comic Con. Heck, I've sworn going back to the NYC until that place gets cleaned up of all of its crime and corruption. Regardless, Les, you're probably wondering why the hell am I talking about Dragon Ball Daima and saying in the title of this a very loose I stand with Vic. I'm sim I simply put in there as a very this is a very loose thing because I'm at least happy that Vic is not in Crunchyroll anymore. Otherwise, he would have been pulled into this train wreck. For those who don't know, Dragon Ball Daima, I guess from what I've seen of the previews from other YouTubers who were at New York Comic Con and pirated the reveals, think of it like Dragon Ball GT, but on steroids. Instead of just Goku getting wished back to the size of a kid, every one of the Z Warriors gets de-age back to a kid. And in some of the cases, babies like with Gohan and Videl, and borderline non-existent in the cases of Goten, Trunks, and Bra. Bad storytelling right out of the gate. Only good thing I can say about this is when this thing gets dubbed, for the majority of it, no Sean Schemmel and no Chris Sabat as Goku and Vegeta, respectively. Instead, their kid voices will be provided by, and this is just a guess based on past work, Kristen McGuire and Justin Briner. The former, more so if you than Colin Klinkenbeard, based on if you've ever played or watched playthroughs of the recent Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC pack, which has Kid Goku's last battle against Demon King Piccolo, leading into the 23rd tournament arc. Whereas the latter is mostly based on a flashback in the earlier episodes of Super, or where after Goku basically gets his ass handed to him by Lord Beerus on King Kai's planet, King Kai tips off Vegeta about Beerus being on his way to Earth, and it triggers a memory within Vegeta's psyche where he remembers his father basically getting bullied by the Lord of Destruction over hiding the universe, the softest pillow in the universe for himself and swapping it out with the second softest pillow in the universe. No, I am not making that up. We all know how petty Lord Beerus can be. Anyway, Vegeta rushes out to try to help his father, only to get hit with a massive spike of killing intent that knocks him out in that flashback. So yeah, it's a little relief on my ears I don't get to hear those egomaniacs for the majority of the series. I wish I could say the same about Monica Rial as Bulma, but unfortunately, she can hit those octaves high enough where she could play both a kid and adult Bulma. So unfortunately, that wish fulfillment goes unfulfilled. Still makes me wonder who they're going to do for Kid Roshi if Mike McFarlane can't do it. My thoughts on this, I personally think Dragon Ball is going down a rabbit hole it shouldn't go. I.e., trying to recapture the quote unquote magic of a series that was horrendous at worst and mediocre at best in the form of GT. I'm just happy Vic's not along for the ride this time around. Leave a comment, smash a like, and sub to the channel. And the reason I say I'm happy he's not, it's more so for his sake that for both our sakes than it is for the show. Leave a comment, smash a like, and sub to the channel. Goodbye, and good fucking night. Bang.